You can drive down Marion's streets every day and miss treasures all around. A new sign near the hostess house marks the history of one of them. But look closer at the craftsmanship that still holds up, and you'll see a maker behind the treasure.
He was a very determined man.
Grant County historian Bill Munn doesn't want anyone to miss the man behind the walls. Samuel Plato, builder, architect, and an African-American looking for work in segregated America. He came to Marion in 1902 when the natural gas boom caused a building boom. His race kept him from working here too for a while, but quality, like detailed finishing on stairs, became his calling card, and he went from tradesman to designer and contractor on homes, churches, and public buildings. Some historians say he built over 100 structures before leaving Marion for nationwide fame. Munn says the hostess house might be Plato's finest legacy. Built for one of the city's elite in 1912 at a cost of over $1 million in today's money, Plato rose to his client's architectural challenge, then used his clout to change more than a neighborhood.
Marion was segregated, as was every place. What he did when confronted with racism on the part of, I believe it was white workers would not allow the African-American workers to join the union, Plato's strategy was to say, all right, then we won't build it and nobody will make the money.
So they built it and the workers came. Today you see their work in the best Platoisms from top to bottom. The third floor ballroom used for dance and theatrical presentations. Sitting rooms displaying the best fusion of American styles. And downstairs where you can still enjoy an elegant lunch. Plato craftsmanship is still carved in the ceiling, marks of a master at his prime.
He was by training a cabinet maker and a finished carpenter, and each of his buildings has very distinctive cabinet work. And I can tell you, some of it is really gorgeous.
Munn and other citizens are keeping the Plato story alive because so much of his work is gone. Right next to the hostess house is another residence, elegant yet unique. Plato touches this time in the external brickwork. And on Washington Street, another departure, this time Spanish colonial, proving Plato could turn any client's idea into art.
They expected unique. You know, there's nobody else in town that has a house like this. I mean, a lot of houses had tile roofs, but this is amazing as a tile roof.
And in other spots, like the former First Friends Church or Platonian apartments, the art is all but obscured by the decline. Munn is sad to see that beauty fade, but he says Plato's mark goes much deeper than any building still standing.
How do you get things done when the odds are stacked against you? And then also, how do you bring other people with you? He was doing it all in a time when it was extremely difficult.
So maybe get out of the car next time, remember Marion's hidden treasures, and learn about the man who came looking for a job, but left beauty behind, not just in the buildings.
I think his eye was on the prize. His prize was to do well and help others. We should all be so lucky.